How do we bring Christ to others but also avoid the trap of viewing ourselves as a godly thing that others need? It's not wrong to be needed by others, but we can never replace their need for God. And I think that's the important thing. And as servants, that's the first thing we were taught. I was taught, and I started serving when I was 16. First thing I was taught is that you are only a means to an end. Don't become an end in and of yourself. The best way to bring people to our Lord, basically, if I want to bring people to our Lord, I need to be as much an image of Him as possible. So people look at me, imagine Him, and then seek Him because He is far greater than I could ever be. So if you imagine you are walking through life as a mirror, all you are doing is reflecting the Lord in this world. And all people see, if you imagine an angled mirror, because of that angle, because of that refraction, all people see is Him, and they see His light through us. And I think it's important to constantly be that as you walk through life. To just be a reflection of our Lord. To just reflect that grace, that love, that forgiveness, all of those things that He stands for and He is. But as I said, just make sure I don't fall into the trap of only attracting people to myself. And it's easy to do. If you look at most of the cults that have started, they may have started well-intentioned or not, but let's assume that many of them have started well-intentioned. What transformed them into a cult is that then they're focused on a person, not the actual message of Christ in the person. And we see that until today. If you are starting a religious movement, a breakaway movement, any kind of similar venture, the minute you see this causing friction, causing destruction, if this is about presenting the image of Christ, then surely your first interest must be to stop what you're doing. Because our Lord didn't come to bring conflict into the world. He came to reconcile the world. But of course what happens is people reconcile and justify within themselves that this is the right thing to do, regardless of the impact, regardless of the residual damage. I think as servants, and I mean servants in the wider context, not just Sunday school teachers, not just Sunday school officers, but servants in the world, stewards in the world, always be a reflection of Christ and always only reflect Christ into the world, but always allow people to see Christ through you. And then when they see me, they'll think, oh wow, well that's a nice image, but actually I want to seek the origin now.